Welcome to the Dawg Chug. We got a full crew today. This is super exciting. We're all nothing's exciting about the Browns. Nothing's exciting about the Guardians. We're trading all our players. Our players are getting hurt, but we're all here, and that's what's awesome. Who cares? Who cares about your stupid sports teams, right? Am I right, Ed?
You are not right, but you know what? In Dawg Chug fashion, we're never right on this show, so why not lead off the show wrong? But no, we're going to have a great show. One big, beautiful show tonight. To Andy's point, we're going to talk plenty of Browns, plenty of guards. We got Nick, we got Lana, we got a special guest in Sherry. Roger's back. It's going to be beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Please, everyone, post in the comments because we're going to have the best poster of the night. We're going to give that award, which is always awesome. And with that, say when Nick, how are you doing?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm actually in the middle of retweeting the show right now. So I'm pretty excited about that because I'm happy to be here with all your fun faces. But last week we were here. We had just won a Guardians bet. Tonight we're here and we just lost the Dodgers bet. Me. Now, Andy went 3 in a row and then lost one. I went 1-1 on this streak. So for those who don't know, Andy and I go back and forth. If the winner picks a winning bet, if one of us picks a winning bet, then we follow the winning bet again.
Oh.
But if we lose, it shifts back to the other person. So now that I lost, Andy is the caller of the bet tomorrow.
Yes, I am up, as they say. Thank you for making that super complicated.
Sorry.
Lana, you were off last week. You're back.
I'm back.
Lana.
Woo!
Woo!
I'm great. I feel like I've moved into training camp since Friday, and it's been fabulous. And hey, tomorrow night, you guys, the kickoff Hall of Fame game. Let's freaking go.
Wow, that's amazing. They're going to be playing real football
tomorrow night.
I mean, it's not real football.
It's not UFL, exactly. It's not UFL.
Right. It's NFL.
You've been at training camp, Lana, which is great. You can report on everything you've seen, but all we want to know, does Kevin Stefanski, does he use a lot of tongue when he kisses?
Yes, he does.
Nice.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very lovely.
Someone else that likes to tongue kiss Kevin Stefanski. Roger, how are you doing tonight?
I'm on the IR. I got the sling on. I got the chicken wing going.
Roger.
What happened?
Apparently you guys don't follow me.
How did I miss that?
I don't know if I tore a tendon in my rotator cuff or if it's just tendonitis and I aggravated something. I went and had x-rays. I got to go tomorrow. So I'm drinking some Oral Grey. I got my arm in a sling. I'm on some medication, which I got to take. I forgot. So when we get into the show, I might just spare for a few minutes. But more importantly, this is what I got going on. And the guards are awesome. Don't give up on the guards. Do not give up on the guards. I'm telling you that right now. And the Browns are the Browns, and they're the Browns. And but what's really exciting, and I got to tell everybody, is Mike Jack, my huge 55, is 5th grade playing football, 5th, 6th grade, right? He's a tackling dummy. He's a tackling dummy in practice because the 6th graders are the starters. The coaches got him lined up at defensive end. Myles Garrett, right? They got the left tackle, and the tight end just clobbering him. Jack gets up, and he goes right back at him the next snap. And I know the coaches coached him in basketball, and we know he's a great dude. And he's like, I got to make sure, Jack, they got to find the kids that can defend themselves out there. You know what I mean? You don't want to put a kid out on the field because that action, 5th and 6th graders, they're doing some popping already. But I'm loving it. He's getting into the game. Watch Jack's going to be a guard. His best friend's a center on the team. This is Jack's first year, but I'm going to turn him into an offensive guard. He'll play for the Browns, and then everything will be okay.
And you'll never work again. It'll be great.
The older kids want him to quit, and so if he's taking it from them, kudos to him, man. Been there, done that. Not a good time.
I said to him, him and Henry were fighting before we left for practice. I said, Henry, knock it off. Quit hitting Jack. There's a couple 6th graders up at the football field waiting to kick his ass for 2 hours. And Jack's like, yeah, right. He knew. But he's taking it, man, and he's going right back in there, and he's giving it. I'm so proud of him. That's all I got tonight. I'm on the IR. I'm going to be drinking some tea. and on some pain meds. So, hey,
That's amazing. Oral Grey and pain meds.
He's going to be to sleep extra early tonight, and that's just fine because we got a lot of people, so it'll work out well.
10:15.
Now, we got a great show planned, and we're going to kick it off. Ed, I'm going to turn it to you for a little
That's right.
bit you'd like to do.
This is Ed in Columbus with your Dawg Chug. Breaking news. Guardians closer Emmanuel Clase is being investigated for sports betting, making him the second Cleveland pitcher accused this season. When asked about the betting, Guards in-game reporter Andre said, not going to comment. Last night during a WNBA game, a green dildo was thrown onto the court. Dawg Chug investigative reporters are still trying to figure out how the spectator got into Andy's sex drawer. And finally, according to the power rankings released by Fox Sports, the Browns came in 32nd. Hey, Fox, you are fake news. That should be 33 behind the big, beautiful Buckeyes. And this is Ed in Columbus with your Dawg Chug. Breaking news.
Well done.
Wow.
Yeah, last slide was rude.
They're better than the Saints. I won't hear
I
anything.
know.
else.
I couldn't believe
Right?
that. Yeah.
Better than the Saints.
And to be fair, all the dildos I own are brown and orange, you fucking idiot.
Hey, true. They match your Christmas trees.
I'm going to buy you some wine and gold ones for Christmas, Andy.
All right, fair enough. All right. Ed's pulling double duty tonight. Since Rogers retired the top 10, we got to put up with Ed's top 10. So, Ed,
Ed loves them.
top 10 us up.
Ed loves
That's right. I told you guys it's going to be one big, beautiful show tonight, and the top 10 is a reflection of that. And these are the top 10 reasons why the Cleveland Browns can still have one big, beautiful season.
There we go.
Number
boy.
10, since expectations are lower than Roger reading a top 10 without fucking it up, a couple wins will seem huge. Number 9, so many quarterbacks, so many opportunities, and none of them named DTR. Number 8, Browns tickets will be cheaper than a gallon of gas by week 10. No inflation, no inflation. Number 7, maybe they will lose their passports in London. Number 6, with Mason Graham in the middle, the Browns will have a more secure goal line border. Biden couldn't do it, but Graham will. Number 5, alcohol chugging before games, like Andy does before he goes to a parent-teacher conference.
It's true.
Number 4, they will still play in Cleveland this year for now until they self-deport to Brook Park. Number 3, chanting, here we go, Brownies, whether we are good or bad, always hits hard like YMCA. Number 2, remembering we have a surplus, and it's a big, beautiful surplus, 2 number 1 picks next year. And the number 1 reason why the Cleveland Browns can still have one big, beautiful season is because of Nick Carnes' poem will make the Browns season great again. And that's tonight's top 10.
All right, Nick.
Well done.
Well done, Edward.
That's
You hit
fabulous.
See a couple more of those.
You know what?
David Njoku hype videos for Joe Flacco. I might just be Pullman.
Oh my
you.
gosh. Wasn't that magical?
That was awesome. You could
That
tell.
was awesome. I'm like, why was I invited on this trip?
Ed, I was about to give up on the team and get rid of my truck. But after seeing those 10 reasons, I'm back in. Thank you.
All right. So, yeah.
Ed, if you could call somebody a Nazi, they would be like 100% perfect.
Well, I hear just don't get American Eagle jeans if you don't want to be called a Nazi. That's what I'm hearing. But hey,
Yeah, I missed that
The only
whole
thing
thing.
missing.
What the heck's happening with the
Sydney said it's I don't want to look.
Lana,
Yeah.
she has great jeans.
She has great jeans. She has great jeans. Yes.
Oh.
If you don't like that, don't check out the Dunkin' Donuts commercial. They got some guys. I've seen him on something about some summer movie or something. Kelly knows all about it, but a book she's reading, he's in it, and hey, he's a good-looking dude. But they're having a hard time with that one too. So Lana, check that out. I know.
I
Bougie
better
Sports.
check that out.
Yeah, Bougie Sports. You got a special coming up next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Yeah,
Yep,
saw
Tuesday. It's our anniversary special at
Love
8
that for
p.m.
Wow. How many years has that been going on for?
3.
3
The
years.
squad pod's been 3 years.
Yeah.
Sandra and I. Yeah.
Is
Who's your
there
third
any
season?
truth?
Yep.
Is there any truth to the rumor that the Bougie Fantasy Football League will soon be restarting?
It is, and you're in it. You're
It might be
still
the
in
reigning
it.
champion. Might be.
You have to make sure. You still have your sleeper active because she's got it
Oh,
in
yeah.
there. We're waiting on the date.
Nick wins the draft. I'm in it. Wins the draft. I got to pay attention. Wins the draft.
I'm waiting for Yvette to drop the date.
Deals details to be released.
You got that right.
All right. Well, we have a really great guest tonight, but before we get to her, she used to come on the Dawg Chug and be the Dawg Chug judge. So I want to see how she judges this question. But before we get to her, I kind of want to judge the four of you guys. See how you answer this. So I have the opportunity to do like a reverse mortgage on this little house I live in. And I'm going to take all the equity I get out of it, and I'm going to put it on the Browns season, on the over or the under. It's at 5.5 wins. So most of these idiotic podcasts out there, these so-called experts, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They tell you the Browns are going to be good, and they suck. They tell you the Browns are going to, temper your expectations. They make the playoffs with Joe Flacco. We tell it to you straight here on the Dawg Chug. So I'm going to prove that right now. I'm going to make about $150,000 out of the money I get out of this house. And we're going to prepare you guys for the season. So, Ed, I'm going to start with you. Should you take the over 5.5 wins, or should you take the under?
Well, okay. You said something about a reverse mortgage. Andy, I'm going to answer this question. I'm going to do it real quick. I would never, ever, ever do that. But I'll be honest with you. If you can take the under of 5.5, I am not going to chastise you. I am not going to say anything. And hey, I'm going to say this. Congratulations in July. Congratulations in July, if that's your option. That's my answer.
So you're going under 5.5 wins.
Very much so, yes.
Wow.
Yes, I am.
Ooh, okay. See, we tell it to you straight on the Dawg Chug. We don't, yeah. So you're saying under. And what are you talking about? A reverse mortgage is like the best thing ever. You own a house, and then you just get money.
More people would do that, Andy, if it was so good.
Yes, I agree.
Equity's not a bad thing, Andy.
Hey, you're probably not helping your business. But
it's so simple. When the bet hits, I'm just going to take the money and put it back into the house at like 15% interest. It's going to be awesome.
If you were 90 years old with no kids, Andy, I would say yes, but you're not. Okay.
Look, how long do you think this liver's lasting anyway?
That's true. That's a good
This
point.
is true. We've only got a couple of years.
Andy, right? Yes.
I'm riding out to the sunset. I might as well have fun.
Yeah.
All right.
We've only got 2 more Brown seasons out of Andy.
We got one bet on the under, but we got 3 more people to go. And I'm going to go to a person that is as optimistic as Ed is, realistic. So I'm going to Nick Carnes.
I was going to say, I know it's like Nick.
All right. Well, I'll tell you this right now. All right. I'll give you 2 pieces of information. You can do with them what you will. First piece of information. I have an unreasonable amount of money on the over.
Oh.
Second piece of information. I am terrified.
So you're saying, Nick, you got a biased opinion, and you actually don't like that opinion because you have some financial ties. He's handcuffed, Andy.
I thought Quinshon Judkins and Dylan Sampson were going to be this run game, this engine of Kevin Stefanski's offense, and I was like, they can win games that way. And then Quinshon's an idiot. All right, let's be nice about it. Quinshon's an idiot. And I just feel like that has shot my whole plan down the tubes. Maybe they still surprise, but I put very much homer money on the over.
Okay, but you also told me to take the Dodgers tonight, and that didn't really work out.
That sucked. We took the Tigers last night. We won.
Well, 50-50. All right.
Yeah,
So you're going under or over? You kind of make it seem like you're
I'm
going
riding my
that
bet.
way.
I don't care.
He's
Don't
sticking
fear
with the over.
Shakespeare.
He's over,
I'm
Andy. He says he's
taking the
over.
over.
Taking the over. We got 1 on the over, 1 on the under. Lana, it is to you.
All I have
This
to say
isn't about how sexy Kevin Stefanski is. This is just if they're going to get the wins or not.
I just have to say,
You need them to
You
go
guys
6-11.
have some really big balls to be doing this kind of wagering with the Browns. But I'm Nick-esque in that way. Like, I'm always going on the over.
Going the over.
Who's likely to stay in the basement, Browns or Andy?
What's up, James?
I guess we're going to find out.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to
All
go
right,
over.
We got 2 on the over.
Let's go, Lana.
We got
That's
1 on the
right.
under.
You got 2 on the over, but 2 actually feel more negative. Nick, this is because of money. This is because of money.
This is a scientific process, Ed. You shut up. Roger, we're going to Superfan Roger. He's the biggest Browns homer there is out there. The guy loves tweeting about how great the Browns are. And if you tweet something positive about the Browns, he never comes and attacks you for your opinion. Roger, would you put the money on the over or would you put the money on the under?
You know what? I'm curious if once the guest comes on and it's a tie 6, can we get Emmanuel Class A to be the tiebreaker and give us what he's going to bet?
Do not spoil the final bit. Oh my God.
Jeez.
Sorry, Emmanuel. We're not going to be able to have you on. Roger ruined it.
Hang up.
You know what? I have just as much trouble finding 5 wins on the schedule as I do number 2 wide receiver for sure. A number 1 that isn't just number 1 because he's on this roster. A running back, any running back, besides Jerome Ford. And we got 4 quarterbacks. You know, it's going to take a lot to win 5 games, and you're giving 5.5. So I'm going under.
2 on the under, 2
We're
on
tied.
the over.
And we lost our quarterback, and what? Yeah, I'm going under. They don't win 5 games this year.
Well, this is why it is great that we have our dear friend Sherry back on the Dawg Chug. Because she is the judge of the Dawg Chug. She is the one that tells you if you did a good job or if you did a bad job. She also knows if you take the over, you take the under. Sherry, welcome back to the Dawg Chug.
Hello. So, I have Spielkas just from the scenario. As you may know, I'm Jewish. Shout out Nazi genes. Just hearing the reverse mortgage thing, I just remember growing up in South Florida and all the old people that got taken advantage of because of that. However, Andy's a smart dude. Look at how thick his glasses are. He's a smart guy. So, with that, over 5 wins.
5.5.
5.5.
You bet on 6-11 or 5-12.
Oh man, you know, I'm not. I've been sitting back here getting drunk, so I'm not 100% in my right mind. But I'm going with the under. Kind of channeling, yeah. Channeling.
I'm not happy.
Can we have a wager right now then if Nick and I win at the end of the season?
I like that.
Listen, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the 150,000, and if whichever way it goes, if I win, I'm going to have so if I put the under and it hits, then I'm going to have Roger, Sherry, and Ed over for a little party. And if the over hits, I'm going to send assassins to kill them, and I'm going to have Nick and Lana over.
Sure.
I win either way, Andy. I win either
I
way.
was
It's
gonna
fine.
say, put me out of my misery. I'm okay with that.
Win-win here.
Yeah, no, hey, Roger, that's a win.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Win.
I like how we're all on the same page, Team
Hey,
Under.
Roger, we get taken out by assassins. Okay.
This sounds
I'm actually
fabulous.
I'm not going to send assassins out, but I might have to bring my family and crash in a certain house in Cuyahoga Falls or Columbus.
Oh, that's worse. That's even worse. Send the
Oh,
assassins.
you're scared of the
All right.
now? I get it.
We can.
Okay, so Chugbot, we took an informal poll, and everyone agreed we should take the under. Not everyone, but the consensus was under 5.5
Majority.
rounds a season. What do you think about that?
You lot picking under 5.5 Browns wins? Smart move, you degenerate gamblers. With Emerson and Judkins gone, this team's crashing harder than Andy's basement beer vids.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Okay. Thank
Even
you for
the
that,
robot.
Chugbot. You're
Even
so
the robot
clever.
agrees with us.
Okay, so the under it is. We're going to put all our money on that, and
Sure.
poor Nick already put all the money on the over, so it's like you're shit out of luck, Nick. Sorry about that.
I did that, and the Quinshon Judkins over, so I'm having a rough time. So probably don't listen to me.
All right, well. And by the way, Sherry, I know, like, you don't think the reverse mortgage is a great idea, but I didn't really like the way my financial advisor was handling the my gambling winnings. So I got rid of him, and I found this super awesome dude that doesn't really charge as much, and he has great advice. And he said this is like the lock of the year.
Is he like in a strip mall, like in East Cleveland? Because You might want to read.
See the guy with the billboards?
The
Yeah,
homeless
yeah,
man
yeah,
that's
yeah,
told
the
Jimmy to
homeless-
get Johnny.
It used to be a strip mall, but then it went under
no.
Biden's administration. Shout out Ed.
Yeah, my man. Yeah.
Anyway, the bottom line is he's fantastic, and we're going to do this. So reverse mortgage, and we're going to win a lot of money on the under. So let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. There.
Let's go. All the other teams that we play. Yes. And by the way, Cincinnati's got their rookie signed, and now they have Hutchinson back today. So I mean, they're probably going to kick our ass on week
Yeah,
one.
and Joe Burrow knows how to play the piano. What?
What? I didn't
What?
see this.
Oh, have you seen Quarterback? You got to watch Quarterback.
No,
He's
I haven't
being
watched it yet. I gotta
featured.
watch it.
Yeah, him, Kirk
I'm behind.
Cousins, and Jared Goff.
Fun fact about the piano: 88 keys on a piano, 88 counties in Ohio.
Mm,
Ed, that is almost Rain Man-is.
That is.
Gets me nowhere. It gets me
Rain
nowhere. in life.
Man.
But on the Dawg Chug.
So
That's incredible.
Sherry, it's been a long time since you've been on the show. How have you been? What have you been up to? How are things?
Always can't complain. Everything is lovely on the east side.
East side.
We avoided, some of that torrential flooding. That was pretty great. All is well.
Nice.
I've been, podcasting Friday nights with Lou.
How's
We've been
that
doing
going?
good. It's
They had a
been,
great show a couple weeks ago. I happened
Yes.
to be on that, Andy.
It was. That was like
Oh.
by far the best,
Oh, thank you.
the best episode we've ever done. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
It's
that's
kinda
great.
kept
I'm
going
on
for
Check
it.
it
vacation.
out. Check it out. Yeah, Lou and Sherry do a great job. So check that out. Was it 9:00 Fridays?
Yeah, 9:00 Fridays when nobody's around, so that's okay.
Hey, I'm about to have a lot of time on my hand when I lose this house. So
Yeah. When you're living in Ed's basement.
yeah.
Yeah. No, the
We're on the
assassin
west
beat him there.
Hi, MC.
Hey, MC.
All right.
Steve Lawrence, my man.
We got to get some talk going here. So Ed, I'm going to turn it to you for our next bit. You know which one I'm talking about.
Oh, we're talking about the staple of the Dawg Chug, and that would be Spit, Sip, Chug, a game with so much fame and acclaim. And yes, Andy, I did give it its name, Spit, Sip, Chug. It is a game where if you heavily agree with the statement, it's a statement, not a question, so don't question my statement. And if you heavily agree, you will chug. If you don't, you're going to sip if you hate it. And if you're going to sip if you're like Roger and you're just lukewarm on the topic. But we will start with our guest tonight.
Well, is Roger allowed to sip today? Or should he have his sipping
He's
privileges
allowed-
revoked?
He's allowed to sip because he's drinking Oral Grey tea, as we heard earlier tonight. He's, he's on IR. So
Sure.
I'm always very empathetic, and I, overthink all the time. And I don't want him to be even more uncomfortable than he already is. And look at him with the OG Stanley thermos, which is the coolest
That's
of
bomb
them all.
diggity.
Heck yeah. So
yeah, chug it right out of it.
Sure, you're
Roger,
having a
you're
great
lucky
year today.
Nice.
because all of us were going to say, no, you can't sip. But
Yeah.
Sherry took
Well, look
I
what you
am.
did, Andy. I wasn't even going to. I forgot about the option. You remembered, and now look what happens. It's something you did see. Okay. Well, anyway, Sherry, thank you. I think it's a Michigan fan standing up for a Michigan fan right there. I think
I
there's
would.
some
and,
collusion.
I lived in Michigan. I have a soft spot for the Lions and the Tigers. Oh my, so.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? You get to continue that. You will be the first person. We're going to do tonight. We have two big, beautiful spit, sip, chug statements, and there's only two tonight, but they're going to be ones where you can kind of expound on them a little bit because they're a little bit of the ambiguous kind. But
Sure.
yes. All right. Yes. Shut up. Jeez. All right. So, Sherry, here's your first statement, and I like this one because you can handle. Oh, jeez. Hey, Pronky. The Browns should just let the rookies play quarterback. The Browns should just let the rookies play quarterback this year.
So that's the whole statement,
That's
not
the
like
statement.
any given part of the season.
That's-
Just let
that's-
them play.
That's the statement. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna chug on that with my little. Look at my cute little cup. I'm gonna
That's
chug.
adorbs.
Let the rookies play.
Damn. Well, do you want you have more time? You have more time if but
Okay.
You know what? But-
Not in the beginning. Not in the
Okay,
beginning
fair
of
enough.
the
Okay, yeah,
season.
expound a little bit. Well, how do you see it
Yeah.
playing out and what you're like? Yeah.
I would like to see them play like after the bye week, put in the rookies. After we come back from the UK, we'll have some rest. Put the rookies in, mix it up. There's not much tape on them. We'll mess with the Steelers' heads at home because that's I would love to see that.
Mhm.
Especially having in-laws in Pittsburgh and all the things I have to hear and put up with, right?
Yes.
And some of them, they feel bad for us after all these years, and they've been somewhat positive, and that's nice. However, it gets annoying.
Yeah.
It gets real
But
annoying.
fuck you. We don't want your pity. Fuck you,
No
Pittsburgh.
pity. No
Exactly.
pity.
We
Yeah.
don't want the pity, and we gotta prove. Therefore, I'm putting my own feelings into this. Even though I said, I don't know if you remember, Ed, that I was going completely dead behind the eyes this season, and just
It's a defense mechanism. I was telling Nick that
Yeah.
last week on the show. It's just a
Yeah.
defense mechanism. Yeah.
Exactly. I am no longer attaching my feelings to any said players because they either get injured or traded or something like
Yeah.
Quinshon Judkins' circumstance comes out into light. And because, I was rooting for him, even though he came from that other school. Who cares? He's valuable.
He's good.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's it. And I thought he'd be able to translate his skills into the NFL fairly quickly. And I was excited about that, as I think all of us were. And then the other shoe dropped.
Wow.
In my feelings. And so
Damn sure.
got hurt, along with a lot of our feelings, I believe. Because we're cheering, especially you OSU. I'm not going to say cucks.
National champions. That's what
You
she meant.
cucks.
She meant to say national champions.
Champions.
Oh, right. Sure. Yup. Right.
Yeah, we
So,
are. Nick, we are, aren't we? Donna, we're champions, aren't we?
We are.
right.
Teams can
Sure.
go without
Wait.
cheating for their championships. I don't know.
Roger Hill.
Very good point, Nick. Very good point. Well, that was a great answer, Cher. We'll actually go to
Yeah. So
well-
later in,
Yeah.
after the bye week, put the rookies in. Let's go.
Perfect. Andy.
Look, I know everything I read is like Flacco's head and shoulders above all the other quarterbacks at camp. And I was at camp and I saw it firsthand, and he was considerably better than the other three. But, Flacco is he started 6 games a season over the last 4 years. He hasn't played much more than that. He's not going to be our quarterback for much more games than 6, and it probably won't even get that long if we're being honest. And he was better than the other 3, but he wasn't that great. And besides, we are a team that's gonna lose at least 13 games for me to hit my bet. 12 games I think would work.
Uh-oh.
Ed looks frozen too, doesn't he?
Oh, no.
I'm
They
still
both-
here.
They're both
You're still
frozen.
here.
Frozen?
Nick, you're.
I'm still here.
They look.
Yeah, it's gone too. What happened?
Oh,
Yeah, they're
no.
both gone. There's a severe thunderstorm warning right now. At least it keeps coming across my phone. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, okay.
That's
Well,
tough.
Nick,
That's
what
tough.
do you say, Nick?
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sip.
Mm-hmm.
Although shout out to Blue Moon Mango because you're delicious.
Yummy.
I was
Um,
looks refreshing.
Mhm.
Very refreshing.
Very tropical.
Because I'll tell you what, the freaking Oktoberfest came out in grocery stores.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
happy about it.
I
Oh.
saw
Leave
I
your
saw
fall
Halloween.
shit for the fall months.
saw
Stop trying to
Halloween
take my
stuff.
August away.
I saw
Right?
Halloween stuff at Costco tonight, and I was like, "Whoa!"
I'm not doing it.
Mm-mm.
I'm not doing it. I'm not hearing it.
Nope.
Not interested. The fall months are September, October, November, maybe November. No, we're
Yeah,
not
it
doing
really.
August.
I was surprised to see it, and usually I don't.
Mhm.
Is it earlier this year, or am I just like an old
I feel
person
like
and I
they
forget?
push
It's
it-
earlier
they push
every
it.
year.
Every
Okay.
single year.
Every year.
But I want to sip, and I'll tell you why. Hi, Andy. I want to sip, and I'll tell you why. Because in my mind, and we were at camp courtesy of that stallion over there. But I got to watch all the quarterbacks play, and it wasn't a debate. It wasn't a conversation. Joe Flacco's the best quarterback that they have right now, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do I know? But all I'm telling you is that I sat there and I watched all the quarterbacks throw, and Joe Flacco's head and shoulders above all of them.
Mhm.
So I want Joe Flacco until he proves he shouldn't be the quarterback. And then I would like to see the rookies. That being said, there is a reality in which Joe Flacco proves that he should just be the quarterback for the whole year. And I don't care what anyone says. You can doubt Joe Flacco if you want to, but I think he can still do it. And I think in Kevin Stefanski's offense, that's a fit. So it would not shock me if Joe started all the games this year.
Sure. That's not a bad thing at all.
It's a hot take, I know. That's okay.
No.
All right. Well done, Nick. I'm going to try and finish the thought. Sorry for the connectivity issues, but it happens.
Yep.
Just going to simply say, look, we all know how this is going to go. None of these guys are going to do great. We're just going to have 4 quarterbacks we're going to see, and they're all going to kind of just meander, do what they do. Maybe one will step up and be a little bit great, but we absolutely should consider the rookies, and I think we're going to see a good deal of both of them when all things said and done. Start with Flacco and then evaluate from there. And that's exactly what's going to happen.
Awesome.
I love him.
Who is next? Is it Lana?
Me or Roger. It doesn't matter. I can go.
How about we go Lana?
Okay.
Pressure on Roger.
I'm sipping. And well, I'm wacko for Flacco. Yeah. So of course I'm not going to be upset with, Joe starting out. And I think he is going to. The one we have not spoke about tonight either yet is Kenny Pickett. So we don't know, we don't know. Is it going to be a mix of those two to start, like Sherry was saying, and then you get past the bye and it's like, okay, let's sprinkle our newbies in. I think it really has to do with how we're doing. I mean, if we're shitting the bed, we may not see them, for a while. I don't know, but I'm going to feel more comfortable with a veteran quarterback at least kicking us off and in those more important games, like the Ravens, like the Steelers, like the Bengals, our divisional teams. And then let's see a little Shador and a little Gabriel.
Nice.
Roger.
Oh boy, when has 4 or 5 quarterbacks not played for the Cleveland Browns in the season?
Right.
Excellent.
So
But
whether
rookies,
they're going to get playing time now, I think they'll see a lot of playing time in the preseason, because I think the veterans, if Pickett, now I don't know what's going on with him. I believe they were going Flacco, Pickett 1-2, because of professional quarterbacks in the NFL. Right now they're running around. I don't know, but eventually they'll get in. Eventually they're going to get in a goddamn game, and they're going to need somebody else too, because we're probably going to need 5 this year. So I'm thinking about the Raiders game. Shador Sanders will be starting going into Vegas. That's what I got down on my calendar. What's the over-under on that, Andy? Can I get a parlay on that? Run that through Class A. And I don't know, man. I think they will play. Should they let the rookies play like right now? I see everybody bitching because they're not getting reps at the 1. You know what? I wonder is, say Shador Sanders is talented and can be an NFL quarterback, which would be beyond, the story of all stories. It'd be incredible. It'd be awesome. What if they recognize this and they don't want to throw him out there? You think that Andy Reid thought Alex Smith was, hey, we're doing this, we only got 2 of them. You think Andy Reid thought that Pat Mahomes or Alex Smith was better than Patrick Mahomes, during that training camp leading up to that season? Of course not. Mahomes, the rookie, is probably killing it, but they still sat him because they saw that was the future. What if the Browns, for the first time in the history of the Browns, since Marty's been here, Bill Belichick, are doing the right thing with the young quarterback? So, maybe that's the case why they're going slow with Sanders. I don't know. He was a 5th round pick. I think we'd see a lot of 5th round picks playing in Cleveland. The whole jersey's loaded with them.
It was windy in here,
I'm not
Andy.
done, Ed. I'm not done.
Windy. It's windy.
He's done. He's drinking his Oral Grey.
Okay. All right. We'll go to Chug.
Chugging it.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't? Did you answer?
Well, I was going to say before we go to Chug, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to chug real quick.
Yeah.
No long wind alert that can be taken off, Andy. Here's what I'm going to say. Whatever they do this year, I don't know what the right mix is. I don't want to argue with people about they should play this game or should be after the bye. Here's what we need to do. Whatever happens in 2025, we need to know if Dylan Gabriel or Shador Sanders are NFL quarterbacks. And if they aren't, then we'll have to draft one. We have 2 picks. That's all we need to figure out. We need to figure out if they are the future or if they're whatever. We have to find out their place. That's it. That's why I'm chugging Chug Butt.
All right.
You're chugging Chug Butt.
Well, both. Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Chug Bot. Bits at Chug. The Cleveland Browns should let the rookie quarterbacks play this season.
Chug it. Browns are a mess. Emerson's out. Judkins is done. Let the rookie QBs sling it and see if they can spark something before the season's totally knackered.
Knackered.
Wow, knackered.
Is it knackered?
British, huh?
I'm going to use this word, but I just don't know.
I'm gonna start
it right.
using knackered all the time.
Y'all want to get knackered?
And I do agree with you, Ed. We've got to figure out how much we could trade these pieces for. So let them play. Hopefully they play like less shitty than most of our quarterbacks, and then we can like offload them for a 6th round pick. It'll be great.
Right. We all want them to be great because then we're great. So that's the bottom line.
Fair enough.
There we go. Oh God.
Wow.
Good for you, bro.
Well, that will conclude that first one. We'll go real quick because I know time is a thing nowadays.
Yeah.
And obviously this is the hottest thing. We'll start with we'll go around. We'll start with Nick this time. The Guardians should trade Stephen Kwan.
This sucks. This sucks big time. I'm just gonna sit.
Okay.
Because I don't know what's going to happen as a result of these Class A and Ortiz. I don't know what's going to happen yet, so I'm just going to sit because just last year they were in the ALCS.
Yes.
Yeah, they were in the ALCS, and I don't think that they suddenly are infinite years away. So I'm just going to sit because I think it depends largely on what's a result of this and if it goes any deeper. And the team probably knows. The team probably knows better than we do. So if they do trade Stephen Kwan, then that'll tell you everything you need to know.
Nice. Lana.
MC laying down the for crying out loud.
Love that.
That looked like a sip.
I picked it. I took something to drink so I could spit it.
Oh.
There you go.
That was
The
fake out. That's the fake out right there.
That was the
Right.
daintiest, most polite bit.
Yeah, I tried to be polite.
I love it.
Anyway, no, here's the deal with me and the Guardians right now. Kind of checked out. Like I'm in like Browns mode right now. I can't deal with the Guardians drama, but what I do know is I think with like to your point though, Nick, we could potentially lose those 2. Who knows what's going to happen? I think we need to keep anybody. I mean, Stephen Kwan he's proven himself. I think that we would be doing a disservice if we got rid of Stephen Kwan right now.
Okay. Roger, Mr. Baseball or Lord
Yes.
Baseball? Lord
Baseball, yes.
The
that
Lord
was
of
established
Baseball.
last week.
It's Lord Baseball and spitting.
Lord Oral Grey Baseball.
Here is what I want somebody to give me one good reason why the Guardians should trade a player they still have under control until 2028. Somebody please give me a reason why you would trade one of the best left fielders in baseball that you still control for 3 more years when you have a strike pending before you no longer have control of him. You know when his value is worth the most? Is after next season, before December 2nd, when the strike and the lockout occur. Or going into end of next year and they realize they ain't going to win and trade him at the deadline next year because there is going to be a lockout. There is going to be a strike. 2027 season isn't going to happen. Why would you trade him? Why? Because the Dodgers want him? Because other teams want him? Because fantasy guys are sitting around? Or because GMs are calling the Guardians? Of course GMs are calling the Guardians. Does that mean that they should, that they want to trade him? They should? No, there's absolutely no common baseball sense reason to trade Stephen Kwan other than to be the worst GM in the history of baseball. Or you're getting every prospect that another team has because he still has 3 more years of goddamn control. Are you kidding me? Trade Stephen Kwan. Casual should not watch baseball. I'm going back to my tea. They put me off my tea. Can't even drink my tea. Put me right off my tea.
I agree with you, Roger. I
Wow.
agree.
Trade Stephen Kwan.
Okay. Sherry, follow that.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
Gary, I'm afraid for you right now.
Well, I'm a self-proclaimed baseball idiot. However, I know enough. Wait, let me wet the whistle.
Trade Jose. There you go, Paul. Fella.
I'm gonna go with
Good job.
remember. So I keep Stephen Kwan. He is one of those lovable types that seems to be fairly good at his job that the fans seem to love. He keeps going to the All-Star game. Wasn't he the only Guardian in attendance that wasn't Stephen Vogt this past All-Star?
Well, yeah, Jose made it. He just he didn't go.
Oh,
for
because he was
injuries,
broken.
but-
Right, gotcha. So I think, keep him. Why?
I don't know.
Why? I don't understand. I mean, I don't like that the humans being commodities aspect of sports. And that really, again, hurts me because I am extremely empathetic and want to be attached to these people to the point of where I would be interested in learning the sport better. However, no, keep them. Keep them. Keep them.
Keep 'em. Andy, you keeping them? What are you doing here?
Well, to answer Sherry's question, the reason you would consider doing it is we had a really good player, one of the best young guys coming up in Francisco Lindor.
Yes, I do remember him.
Of the franchise.
I remember
him and Jose, and they held on to him too long. And the final 2 seasons that he was here were really pathetic and lousy and awful to watch. One of those, I think, was the COVID year, but the bottom line is the return we got for trading him because we weren't going to pay him was abysmal. It's basically turned into nothing. Had you seen the Guardians make that move 2 years ago, yes, it would have pissed off some fans.
Sure.
That would have said, what are we doing? But once those players that we got when we traded him, when he still had enough years that they would have had to give a much more sizable offer, might be the difference between where we're at now versus where we stand. We could have been with those extra players. So the point is, you have to trade these players at the right time. Now, I want them to just go pony up and pay Stephen Kwan what he's worth because he is one of my favorite players on the team. I love him, but I don't think they're going to do that. So what the worst thing they could do, like it's shit or get off the pot, but don't wait until the last second when you're going to get the shittiest return for him because someone's just renting him for 6 months. That would be the worst possible thing they could do. I don't have a lot of confidence in where the Cleveland Guardians are right now, and I'm only basing that because the guys that we have on this show, Chuck and Zach, they seem to be completely freaked out about this team, and they're some of the biggest homers I've ever met when it comes to the Cleveland Guardians.
Sure.
Chuck's having a goddamn panic attack every time I talk to him about the Cleveland Guardians. That does not bode well for like what's going to happen at the end of this year and then like probably what's coming up next year. And if that is the case, then you got to move on from him now or you got to pay him now. And again, I don't think they're going to pay him. So then option B, go in tomorrow and take the biggest goddamn package of players you can fucking assemble. And we'll swallow that pill and we'll start thinking about the future. And I know Roger hates me, but whatever. I kind of hate him too.
Okay. Ooh, okay. I'm actually going to sip before I do. Shout out to Force of Nature, one of our main contributors. Oh, and you'll be in the running tonight, as Andy said at the beginning of the show, for a contributor of the night award, I believe, of some kind. Yeah.
True.
But I like I said, I am sipping on this statement. To Andy's point about the haul that we got back for Lindor. Now, we did get Andres Jimenez, who did have a great year for us. Obviously, turned into a contract extension, and then he turned to shit. So, obviously, looking for it didn't work out. Could we have gotten more if we would have traded Lindor before we did? Absolutely. It's the same thing with Stephen Kwan. The only thing I'm thinking of is, I don't know if I really want to punt on this season. Are we winning the World Series? No, we're 3 games back at the wild card. I don't know. Keep Stephen Kwan. If you're going to make a major trade with him, you can always do it in the off season. I don't know if like right now this is the time to do it. Like now, if you're going to get
teams are more desperate today than they'll be in the off season.
Okay, that may be true, but I mean, if you're a good GM, I mean, how much more desperate? I don't know. I just feel like isn't it still worth one last shot to because if you're going to trade him in the off season, you're kind of punting to Andy's point. So, but why don't you just give it one more run, just and just see what can happen, and that's the only reason. But I do think that getting rid of him, to Andy's point, is probably the prudent thing to do. How much more you can get from now compared to the offseason. I just think you're 3 games back. Give Cleveland something to root for, because let's be real, the Browns, they're getting under the 5.5, Andy. So that's my only point with that one.
All right, lovely.
Yeah, lovely.
I agree.
That's
Hey,
good.
I'll one up Andy. Andy was 100% right. They held on to Corey Kluber way too long.
Yeah.
That's somebody they should have got off of 2 seasons before they did. COVID did screw up the Lindor thing, and I agree, but there's still 3 years left on it. And a big part of the strike plays a big role too, because it shortens you a year. It takes a year away from you, really, with Juan. So I get that too. Frankie Dong, I love him. I'm glad he's back. I miss him.
Uh-huh.
He hasn't been around lately.
Wow.
All right, well done, Ed. That was a fantastic edition of Spit Sip Chug.
Yes.
We're sorry to have lost Nick Carnes, but he just said that Roger's answer was too offensive and he had to get out.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Nick.
All right, so I think you have a bit we've done a couple of times. I don't even remember the name of it, Ed, but let's do it.
All right, let's go there, and that is
Nice.
the newest segment that we have on the show, and that is opposition position, where you take the position of your opposition and you have to argue from a devil's advocate point of view. So I was thinking there were a couple ideas I had and who was going to pit versus each other. I think we'll go with this one since Andy's a degenerate gambler. Oh,
Is he a Timu Nathan Segura?
Hey, you know what?
I love Nathan Segura.
You sure do.
Comments like that, whether we agree with them or not, we'll put you in the running though for contributor of the night. We like those hot comments. Yeah. So
I heard his baby was at training camp today.
I saw the baby at
You
training
saw
camp.
the baby, Luca? Nice.
Whose baby?
Segura.
Nathan, yeah, Segura had a
Nice.
well, he didn't have a baby, obviously.
Right.
But his lady counterpart had a
Dare
baby.
you? He had a baby.
yeah.
He probably had to change like at least diapers.
A
twice.
diaper.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, you got to do it. Opposition position. I think Andy, we're going to have the statement or whatever you want to say. The topic, I should say, is sports betting has ruined sports. And since Andy is a degenerate gambler, Andy will argue that it does. Andy's going to argue that sports betting has ruined sports. And we'll go with Roger. I think I want to hear Roger. I think Roger tonight, he's on the sauce tonight. So I want to see what he has to say. Roger, you're going to take the standpoint of sports betting has not ruined sports. It's been beneficial to sports. And I'm curious to see. We'll start with you, Andy, because since you're hot tonight.
This is so obvious. It's absolutely ruined sports, but it's not because gambling became accessible. It's because all the fucking sports teams got in bed with gambling, and now they're all shocked that some of the players are starting to wake up to it. There's every fucking idiot person that has a little bit of clout on social media can go ahead and post their bet of the week, and when you watch the game, they're talking about the bets like it's bet. It's shoved down our throats. So the fact that some of the idiot players are trying to get in on the fun, you got to make the rules clear. They have not done that. They've kind of had an up and down slope with betting. This is okay. This isn't okay. And no one quite knows. And at the end of the day, it's the reputation of the leagues that are under so much scrutiny. Baseball's still reacting to what happened in like the 20s when the World Series was fixed, and they still have a black eye for that. And they're a little more sensitive to the other sports. But at the end of the day, if you don't want to be part of it, then don't let any of it be part of it. You're being brought in by the money, the greed, and then the players, you're just being like, oh, you fucked up. Now you're out. It can't quite be that way. If you're going to bring it into the building, then you kind of have to accept that you're going to have to figure some of this shit out. So I don't like the way they're approaching it. And it's all kind of fucked now. So it's a little bit of the wild, wild west. I hope we get through it and we're able to separate everything out in the future. But right now, it seems like the Cleveland Guardians are just the brunt of it. Other teams can cheat, and it's fine. No penalties.
Mhm.
Guardians cheat, and in the thick of a wild card hunt, just, okay, we're going to get rid of your best players. Fuck you. And I guess we got to eat shit because we have owners that can't quite deal with it. And that's why we drink as Cleveland fans.
Wow.
It's very
Roger, you would take the position of sports betting is good for sports.
Well, I think it brings in a whole new fan base of sports, a whole new just the reach that it has can be worldwide, all the way, I mean, just to Japan, for God's sakes. It's what it does is I'll tell you what, if you drive down Route 8, old Route 8, you go past Northfield, and if you drove down that area, say 3, 4, 5 years ago, it was just a ghost town, and you'd see a couple degenerate gamblers at the bus stop or something, and now that sports betting is legal and it's part of sports, the place is packed. The revenue, the jobs in the area over there, which was kind of depressed, it brings a lot of jobs to cities, and it's good for the economy. It just all the way around, it helps the economy. It brings new fans to the sport, and it teaches mathematics. So, what else can you?
Oh my gosh!
Oh shit!
Education, right on.
I never thought of that.
Wow.
No, I'm all for it.
Well, what I'm going to do, what we'll do now is, Sherry, since you're a judge, Lana, we're going to have you judge. And if it goes to a tiebreaker, then I'll have to break the tie. Hopefully it won't have to go that route. But we'll start with you, Sherry. Who do you give the edge to tonight?
Well, the thing that always gets me, being a retired academic, anytime anybody brings in education to the statement, it really lights a fire in my heart. So I'm going to have to judge in favor of Roger tonight, because that is a circumstance that isn't really thought of. Teaching mathematics to people who maybe haven't had any sort of positive experience with numbers before, but seeing the numbers go up. People love seeing the numbers in their bank account go up. So gambling is a source of that. So in my ruling, I'm, no offense to
Roger,
Andy,
you're going to get one tonight. Good job.
Well, I am actually going to agree as well. And the only one of the reasons why, though, is that Roger got me in the heart because I grew up in the Macedonia, Northfield, Sagamore Hills area. I'm a Northonian Knight.
I got robbed.
So,
Andy, I will address this afterwards.
I have to say, as Roger said, my homeland is being built up by the gamblers' money. So down with it.
right on.
All right.
Wow.
Sorry, Andy.
No, it's fine. It's okay. You guys are
Andy,
allowed to vote.
And even if you start gambling and things go south, nobody's going to show up for your work and break your legs. You know what I mean? It's just it's a whole new world now. You just lose your house or something.
All right.
Not like the good old.
Andy, as someone on this show that has been on the losing end of women judges, I feel what you're going through now. And I will say this. The math and the academia route, let's be real. The people that are betting, they ain't learning any math, okay? They got the app that does it for them. They're just punching in their bet. They ain't learning there's no math being learned, okay? Like, so, I mean, I think that's a stretch of kind of using that. But
you were so right, really quick, and I know we got to move it along, but Nick and I were putting in some bets, and we won 2 and we lost 1, and I was upset about the one we lost, and Nick's like, yeah, but we went 2 and 1, so we won. And then I looked at the math, and we actually lost. You're down like because
it does teach math.
It does.
But Nick didn't realize that. He thought he was a winner because we went 2 and 1. He didn't realize that.
You didn't realize that the money actually wagered on the individual actually mattered.
Odds, buddy.
Thank you, ladies.
Yeah. Well, that will end opposition position. I don't know what to say about that, but I guess, you know what? I guess we learned tonight. If you want to learn math, just become a degenerate gambler and get your apps.
There you go. There you go.
All right. We're going to do the final segment.
That's right. Final segment, the hottest segment in all of Cleveland sports podcasting. And Sherry, I hope you're ready because you are going under rapid fire.
All right.
That's all right. You got 3 seconds to answer. Just answer the question. And then if you want to make a little snide comment, just don't. Just answer the damn question. Okay. Shout out to Elfman, who was perfect at this. Let's see if we can be perfect tonight. Okay. Ready. Excited for the Browns season?
Yes.
Who do you want to start at quarterback?
Joe Flacco.
Favorite current Browns player?
Joe Flacco.
Is Stefanski sexy?
Medium.
Do you like the Browns helmets? The brown helmets?
Meh.
Are the Browns lacking sports juju?
Yes.
Favorite sports Jew?
Uh-oh.
Sandy Koufax.
There you go. Is Andy funny?
Yes.
Is Roger coherent?
Yes.
Is Lana a movie star?
Heck yeah.
And is Ed great?
Absolutely. Or
And
absolutely.
And finally, if you could go back in time, what would you change about Cleveland sports that would make our sports teams great again?
No Hugh Jackson.
And you are off rapid fire.
Wow. Good call, Sherry.
Thank you.
That was very fabulous.
Well, Andy had dinner with Hugh Jackson, and they actually hugged and
Hugh
hugged.
Jackson was right there with Hugh Jackson.
By the way,
Yeah, but I don't like to mention that. Andy. Hugh Jackson is what I'm ripping you on right now. So
all right. Well, that was well done, Sherry. That was well
Thank
done,
you.
Ed. Great questions, great
Thank you.
answers.
Uh-huh.
Wow, what a great
Yeah,
show.
that's
Now,
fantastic.
we have to figure out who was the contributor of the week. And we punched in all the numbers into Chugbot, all the comments, everything. Chugbot did math. And, man, it was a tough one. Pronky was funny. MC Lawrence had some fucking great ones. But we're giving the win to Force of Nature.
yes,
Contributor of the week. Well done, Force.
Cheers, Force of Nature.
Yeah, cheers.
Hey, cheers. You know what? I'll send them off. I sent off a T-shirt to Bendejo, and because he won one of my random T-shirts out of the basement. Force of Nature, you DM me your address, you got a random T-shirt out of the back of my basement, kid.
Random
right.
T-shirt out of the basement, and if you come to a Muni tailgate, we'll give you a shitty Coors Light. Be
Yeah,
proud.
or maybe a pick. He said, "Hey, maybe a pick with us." Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
definitely a pick, for sure. All right, well, man, this has been a fantastic show. We lost Nick, but that made it like a little easier to manage, right?
I would never say that.
No.
No.
We love Nick.
We do love Nick, and we love all of you. So thank you so much for watching. Sherry, it's so good that you came back. I hope you come back very often.
Whenever you want me. I have very little going on.
I mean, we all feel the same way, but we don't like to advertise it quite like that.
Oh, I am. What you see is what you get, baby.
There you go.
We'll have you on every week. You have us on Friday every week. It'll be great.
Whatever.
We'll feel like we have
Whatever
fun.
works.
Love it. All right. Well, it's been a really shitty week for the Browns and the Guardians, and I'm sure we're gonna trade Quan tomorrow, which will be shitty. But we have each other, and there's gonna be better times ahead because it can't be anymore, right? So with that, Lana, Ed, Roger, Sherry, I love you all. Drink, got them, and go Browns.
Go Browns.
Go Browns.
Go Browns.